Hello, everyone. My name is Mrs. Zamora, and I would like to welcome you to the 2020-2021 James Rutter Middle School Open House. And welcome to my Math 8 class, where we try to make math an adventure. Whether you are a math lover, hater, or in between, you are invited to have fun. And I would like to start with a quote from Arthur Ashe. He said, "Start where you are, use what you have, and do what you can." And that's all I'm asking from my students. And the question is, how do we make math an adventure? I have 3 suggestions. Number 1, visualize math. Use pictures, drawings, graphs, tables, whatever that will help you visualize and see math and math problems so that you can understand them better. Number 2, liken math to ourselves or connect it with real life. That's why we write stories and bring in real life situations. Number 3, feast upon math. I try to ask my students, don't fight it. Just try it, and maybe you will enjoy it. I just want my students to be okay with math because it's not going to go away. I hope they will not hate it. Just learn to be okay. That's my 3 suggestions. And in my class, there are 3 R's. Okay, there are 3 rules and then 3 results and 3 things I want them to remember, 3 principles. I want to focus on the 3 results, and I hope that my students will be able to achieve these 3 things. Be happy, learn math and life lessons, and earn an amazing grade through the rules and the other principles that I teach them in class. Um, all throughout the year, we have been, for the most part, doing distance learning and learning from home. But some students have returned to class, and hopefully they have been doing better, and hopefully they're enjoying it too as well. But as we continue on, we will still continue to use the platforms that we have been using, and these are the ones: iExcel, Desmos, Flipgrid, Google Forms, Google Slides, quizzes, and Kahoot. And you can click on each one, and they have links, and you feel free to explore any of them. But I would like to share some of the adventures that we've had using these platforms. The first one is iExcel, and we have received awards collectively. Combined with all my classes, all my students combined. And I would like to congratulate my students for these awards and thank them for their hard work. The first award that I excelled, I want to present to you is the outstanding completion of 80,000 math questions. I have 123 students, and all together combined, they have answered 80,000 questions. Actually, there's more now since IXL recorded this April 7, 2021. But anyways, if you divide 80,000 between my 123 students, that's over 640 questions per student. That's very impressive. So I would like to thank my students for doing that. And because they have answered so many questions, they have also received excellent performance on 900 8th grade math skills. What that means is for the math skill that I assigned, they have received a SMART score of 100. And so they earn a gold medal, which signifies that they have mastered that skill. And collectively, again, all my students have received excellence on 900 of those eighth grade math skills. And in the next few slides, if you look through, I've included some of the students who have contributed to that 900, and you can see how many of those 8th grade math skills they have achieved excellence on. And in addition to mastery of 8th grade math skills, also 50 high school level skills were also mastered by my students collectively. So that's Algebra 1 skills, which is considered high school level. So congratulations again. That is so awesome. And then lastly, the last award that we got from iExcel, again collectively as a group, we have completed, or my students have completed, a total of 700 hours of math practice. Again, if you divide that between my 123 students, that's an average of almost 6 hours per kid. And again, there are some students who spent more hours and less for some, but in general, as a total, they have completed 700 hours. Again, thank you to my students for their hard work. The next thing I want to share with you is a platform that we use. It's called Flipgrid, where students get to record themselves. I've asked them one assignment to show me through a video the 4 types of slopes. And I've hyperlinked each period. However, for privacy and security, if you click on the link, please ask your student to log in and sign on through Google with their account. That way, you will be able to access it. Otherwise, you won't be able to see any of those videos. But you can only see your student video, just so I can keep it secured for my other students. But if you have any questions about this, please feel free to contact me. All right, so the other platform I want to share with you is Desmos. It's one of my favorites, and I've included here 2 links of 2 of the fun activities that we have done in class. So if you click on it, you can click on that link and you can sign in with Google if you want, or you can continue without signing in, just enter a name, and then you get to explore it yourself. I told my students that Desmos is a good resource. You can also explore the graphing calculator, which they can use in my class, and they can use it in future math classes as well. There's also a scientific calculator included in Desmos, and again they can use that if they need to. All right, and then the other one I want to share is before the dream vacation. Okay, so is another assignment that I gave my students. And if you click on this link right here, you will see samples of student work. I gave this in first and second quarter, so unfortunately, I was not able to recover some of my other students, the work of some of my students. And so if you don't see your student work, your son or daughter's work, I'm so sorry. But you can see other students and you get to see what they have done in class. So there's this telling a story in 4 ways. Usually we tell stories using words, but I tell my students through math, you can tell a story using a table, a graph, and an equation. And that is so cool. And then the last one is our big adventure by doing a dream vacation assignment. And again, if you click on this link right here, you will see student work. They are listed by place, and so you have to ask your son or daughter what place they chose for their dream vacation. Unfortunately, not all my students did this assignment, and so you may not see your student work, but you can see some other students. And for my fourth and sixth period, your work is not here yet because you haven't done this, but you get to see a preview of what you're going to be doing sometime soon. All right, but I want to share one of the dream vacations in the list. It's one that I created for my students as an example. It's a dream vacation to Mamanuca Islands, Fiji. So the first thing that they have to do is choose a place and then explain to me why they chose the place, and of course include pictures, visuals, right? That way we can see why it's a great dream vacation. And then I also ask them to search for a hotel and the food that they will be eating, and then set the budget for it. And the same thing with the airline ticket, and they're spending money for souvenirs, tours, and other activities that they will be doing in their dream vacation. And then put those together to create equations. And from those equations, they are able to create a table and a graph, and then finally solve an equation to draw a conclusion answering the question, how many days can I stay on my dream vacation? I hope you will enjoy exploring all these dream vacations. I had fun just reading and looking through the pictures. It was like I was having that dream vacation with them virtually, of course, and it's so much fun for me. So I hope you enjoyed this, and And I hope you go ahead and explore so you can see all the different stuff that we have done in class. Thank you so much, and you have a great day.